Hello, this is MJ from Slovve. Cassie and I wanted to show you a little sneak peek of our first event for our book club with the book attached. So what you're going to see next is a short extract, a sneak peek of the first event that we had with the participant. You're not going to see the participant and what they had to say yet because we still have to get permission from them to be able to show what we talked about. But you're still going to get a little preview of what our book club looks like. So you don't have to read the book to be able to participate. It's encouraged, but you don't have to. And the way that we work is that we kind of give you a bit of a base presentation of what the book is all about, but most of the time is spent discussing certain points amongst ourselves based on our experience in order to essentially expand your understanding of who you are in a relationship and who the person that you're going to be or are in a relationship is with, and how you interact with one another in order to make it like as harmonious as possible. So we hope you enjoy it. Two of the questions that we ask is actually in the video, so if you would like to answer them in the comments below. And yeah, that we'll see you then.
It's the first part of the book club. It's called Find and Sustain Love by Understanding Adult Attachment. So that beautiful book with all my little notes is made with 3 parts. So we're starting with the first part, giving you guys feedback and making it always interactive for you guys to talk. And like you guys are aware, slow dating started like a year and a half. Before that, we have people event in person, and we wanted to show pictures of the people event when we used to be able, like I love to say, COVID killer vibes. So we had to do it more intimate conversation. So this is a little bit where event that we had like, it was every Saturday of the month. We always offer one free event, and that was a payable event. We work with Jan with Ask Deep Question to do an anti-Saint Valentine event. That was very fun. It was always about consciousness. And also, since the month of April, and it's going to be a year, we decide to do every Saturday morning around 11:30 intimate conversation, always based with question that we ask to our participant. And it's created question just for people to think about their values and which question they could ask to a date. And that's why we've been doing it so far. Go to you, MJ.
Perfect. And you forgot to mention one of the events that we
sorry, too.
Yeah, we had a special event where we had a singer come, like we did like a dating event online. We had a singer come in to entertain them, and we actually did, it was interesting, a blind date by them covering their screen
camera,
which was very labor intensive, but we might bring that at some point in the future. But those are the
nice. Yeah. That is good.
So the first thing, like we said, we like to make that interactive. So how do you define attachment in your own words? Just a little note, you don't have to have read the book to be part of the book club. For those who haven't read, the whole point of this is kind of just expand your mind and perhaps encourage you to read it if you'd like to, but it's really to like books. Some people read, some people learn from other people, but it's really just to expand your toolkit when it comes to relationship. That is
Isn't it amazing to hear a viewpoint of somebody answering the exact same question just from their own heart, as opposed to we read the book, so we're a little jaded as to the answers.
Maybe, but it's still when you meet people in a relationship, some will have read the book, some will not have read the book. Then it's your decision to get like, how am I going to be able to react to it? Because that's the way that our world is.
Yeah, no,
all have different experiences. So yeah, everything is good. Like we said, there's no wrong answers. We're there because to have the best relationship, in our opinion, you have to be able to be yourself 100% with no shame, with nothing. That's the best way. So then people like you for who you are, not who they think you should be in order to receive love.
Yep.
So there's no wrong answers at all.
No wrong answer. That's why we always say all questions that we ask, none of it, we're not looking for the wrong answer. We're looking, what do you think? And along that, it makes you think about the definition and you're learning something new. For us, that's the best thing. They never have, like, we don't do right or wrong answer. And just to let you know, I hated tests in high school and until now. In university, since I'm done university, I don't do tests. So I would never make people ask tests about question and ask them to right or wrong. It's a conversation about what we think was good about the book.
So then if we're going to go very quick on definitions, just to kind of like bring people in the same base. So according to the book, adult attachment is the way that people perceive or respond to intimacy in romantic relationship. correlates to the way they were attached to their parents. Like, so like all of about how you were as a kid. And according to them, 50% of the people are secure, 25% of people are avoidant, 20% are anxious, and 5% are considered anxious avoidant. So it's like a mix of both, which is kind of interesting. But another thing that's, oh, actually, before I go in there, something that was very interesting, the reason why there's so many differences, they go back to like prehistorical time, when it's time for survival. We can't have a homogeneous population, because if something happens, everybody dies. So the way that they explain it is like, in a dangerous environment, it's better to be avoided when it comes to relationship, because people are not going to last for a long time. So there's no point of having strong bonds if you know that like it's such a dangerous environment, people might die, or like something's going to happen type thing. So you farm like quick, short ones so you can survive. Other people respond to a harsh environment by being anxious. So anxious meaning you're always hyper vigilant. You know that if you have somebody with you, you're going to be protected the other way to be able to respond to that. And then in a peaceful environment, you're secure. You can form longer relationship. You can have time to kind of like get to know a person for a longer time because there's no threat. So according to that, that's one of the reasons why we kind of evolve in different ways. And again, there's no wrong way to be. It's just different ways to make sure that we all survive as human beings. So question.
So we're gonna start with the first group question, I guess the second group question. Do you believe that in order to be happy in a relationship, we need to be joined by the hips, or give up other aspect of your life? Example, career, friends, playing the banjo or something else, and anything else. So that's an open question that we have with the group. So who's ready to answer this first question?
So we hope you enjoyed this little extract. If you want to participate to the next event, we are going to put the links below, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye.